All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have some fun today. We got a little bit of something special for you. This is going to be a shout out to this Brianna Giselle. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And she is speaking on why modern females don't deserve to be approached by men. And we'll let you guys see what she has to say and be the verdict of it. But, she seemed pretty reasonable and calm, cool, and collected to me. And just looking at her presentation, she's not promiscuous. She's got long hair as well, which is like super rare nowadays for some reason. I don't know about you guys, but I see women cutting off their hair left and right all the time. And to see a woman with long hair like this, that she actually looks like she's taking care of it, that's awesome to see, because in the Bible it does say something along the lines of a woman's honor and long hair is like a man who retains his riches. So we'll let her go ahead and we'll see what she has to say here.
It's so simple. Pay attention to yourself. You have to be very self aware, very analytical about yourself. You should know all of your flaws, you should know all of your shortcomings.
She's very correct, and this is something that I preach about to men in general: is to pick a woman that is self-aware and that knows herself.
You should know every blemish on your face. You should know every single thing that you have to work on. You need to know your best attributes and know how to show that and know how to cover up or tone down some of your worst. You need to constantly be a work of self and you will get those results.
I mean, she's talking about taking self accountability and responsibility. I don't know if I want to
But
pause
as
right there, but she's talking about taking self accountability, responsibility, and really evolving as a person every single day.
long as you are looking ratchet, acting ratchet, presenting yourself a certain way,
Speaking of ratchet, today I was at the grocery store and I saw a fat lady basically wearing a thong with a long shirt. She had a long shirt on, but she wasn't wearing any shorts or anything. And I thought, and this was a fat woman. This was a woman that was obese. And I'm thinking to myself, I gave her the most disgusted look I could. And I just, man, shame, shame. Why the hell are you going out into public like that? Ugh. Like these, some of these women out here have no shame. But this woman so far doesn't seem that way.
men are not going to approach you and under
I mean, she's wearing pink. I, I don't know. Is that like I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping and crazy, but to see a woman wear pink and to actually be feminine is so rare nowadays. It's like black. Black is the new for women, and I don't think it looks bad on men necessarily, and I don't think it looks like black looks bad on women, but it's just there's no feminineness to that, and she's got even pink earrings. And notice how she doesn't have any nose piercings. She doesn't have any weird lip piercings or eyebrow piercings. She doesn't have excessive ear piercings from the looks of it. She doesn't have any tattoos that you can see.
understandably so. Men have a million reasons why they shouldn't approach us. A lot of us women are walking liabilities.
Preach.
A lot of us have debt. A lot of us have mental problems. A lot of us are abusive in a lot of ways and don't even know it. And I mean, it goes on and on. All of our flaws. And on top of that, a lot of us play games. We've like us as women, as the collective, we've gotten people killed. We've gotten people incarcerated. We've gotten look at what women have done as a society. We put brothers against one another. We put friends against.
Yep, that's true. Putting brothers against one another, because I mean, I've had women that are literally trying to just start a cockfight basically. That's all they're trying to do. They just want to be fought over. That's all they want. They just want to be fought over because I feel like it.
As a society, we put brothers against one another, we put friends against one another, whether we knew it or did it intentionally or not. Like, we've created those sins, we've done those things, and a lot of us get on the internet and brag about it. And even on
Yeah, that's the scariest part. You'll see TikToks upon TikToks upon TikToks. That's just how it goes.
a lower scale, a lot of women play men to go on dates. A lot of men,
A lot of women will play men just to play them. Like, they'll just, oh, I knew I could get him. I knew I could get him. Only women have time for that kind of shit. Like, the only women do. Because a man is just, why would he waste his time like that?
a lot of women will go on dates just to get a meal and then get online and brag about it. And we're those same men watching the same internet that we watch. They see that stuff. They see, oh wow, this is the game. A lot of women actually aren't going on dates to meet a person. A lot of them are going on dates to get a meal for them, sometimes ordering meals for their kids.
Yeah, I've heard that from one of my friends in college. That was crazy.
A lot of us have displayed behavior that what sensible, self-respecting man would be eager to approach women who have presented themselves this way, as users, as abusers, as nasty people who are ungrateful. And it's all over the internet.
This woman's preaching.
Women being ungrateful, women using men, women being manipulative, women being nasty, women being vindictive. It's everywhere. So why would they approach us? What are you going to do to stand out from the rest? To not look like you are a part of this collective that does these things? What are you going to do to be different? You cannot be like everyone else, because we have made a very bad representation of what we are.
I mean, that sounds like accountability to me.
Because we don't call it out. We don't speak against it. A lot of us
And
find
truth.
it entertaining. We laugh, we chuckle like it's a game. And then you're upset that you're not being approached anymore. Why would a man be crazy enough to approach women where this is what we are representing ourselves to be?
It's an excellent question.
Nothing positive. On top of the economy is bad, and a lot of people don't have recreational money to just be throwing around to some ungrateful broad. They
Damn.
just don't. And why don't we understand that? We have to do better, and that starts with our looks, our appearance, how we carry ourselves, and then it trickles down to our heart and our spirit. We have to do better, and we have to be better, and we have
I mean, I think it actually starts with the heart and the spirit,
to stop.
but I see what she's saying. I see what she's saying for sure. Because men are visual. Like, men can fall in love visually, right?
Blaming men, because it's not on them, it's on us. We are bringing our most ugly and just worst representations of ourselves, from the looks to the words to the behavior to the demeanor. A lot of us walk around and we can't even smile.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I've heard of RBF. I never heard this term up until like a year ago. RBF, resting biatch face. Like, I knew what that was, but I never knew. And I don't mind a bit of stoicism in a woman. I don't mind that at all. But yeah, if she doesn't look approachable, then why would I even go to talk to her? like if she looks like, what? I'm not gonna go. But and I've seen women that have faked respect. I've seen women fake all this praise and, oh, congratulations, that's so wonderful, that's so great. And then meanwhile, as soon as that man leaves, she starts to go talk to other guys and starts to flirt with other guys. Like, pick, like, it's just a show. It's just a show. So as a man, you've got to be extremely careful in your vetting process.
We can't even hold the door. We can't, if somebody's walking behind you, I don't care if you're a woman, hold the door open. It's respect. It's
Yep.
courtesy. We can't even do that. We can't even just look pleasant.
See, and I've actually seen women out and about, specifically at the gym, where if I've seen a woman that I don't respect and she's coming up behind me as I'm walking in, that's only happened a few times in the last like few years that I've done this, because obviously there has to be a certain time frame in which that happens. But if I've seen a woman out and about that I don't respect, I'm not going to hold the door open for her. I'm not. I, call me call me a misogynist, but I'm not going to hold the door open for, a woman that acts ratchet, as this lady says. I'm not going to hold the door open. I don't respect you. Now, it's I understand that, it's part of a chivalry thing, but I'll hold the door open for men no matter what, really, if I haven't seen anything either. But for women, I'm kind of iffy because, like, sometimes they'll be, depending on their demeanor, right? It depends on their energy. But anyway, we'll let her finish this.
We just act like, oh my gosh, these men just deserve our butts to kiss, and they don't. They don't. Playtime is over. Men are not putting up with our crap no more. So you're either going to get into it or you're going to get lost. I love y'all.
Hold on, we gotta go. This is like the good final message right there.
Playtime is over.
Playtime is over.
Men are not putting up with our crap no more. So you're either going to get into it or you're going to get lost.
Amen. Amen. This woman was preaching. She was preaching today. I don't know exactly who she is. I just found her on my feed here and I decided to take a listen because I don't usually see women with titles that say modern females don't deserve to be approached, but all right. Well, what do you guys think? What are your thoughts on this? What are your experiences? And tell me what you guys want to see more of from women then. She asked the question to women, how are you going to make yourself stand out? Well, now I ask a question to the men. How are you going to be able to differentiate who stands out? How are you going to be able to do that? Because a lot of the times a man won't even notice a good woman that's in front of him until it's a little too late. Or he might just be too nervous because he doesn't know what to do with the feminine energy. But again, that doesn't happen very often. So with that being said, I hope this message was useful and insightful. And until next time, peace be with you.